everybody, I hope everyone is doing well today. Today is the video for 12 for Tuesday, December 8th. And I have a few things I would like to talk about today, but first I would like to begin with our online course schedule. So we only have about a week left of class officially. So what we will be working on today is working on a portfolio, and we are doing peer review for our digital portfolios or our Google websites, and you should be finishing up final revisions. Please note that Tuesday, December 8th, tonight is the last night to submit any revised paper for a better grade. Those are due tonight by midnight at the latest. Now, another thing I'll be talking about in this lesson is finishing up Google Sites and how to publish your final website. Now, it's important to make sure permissions are enabled and that you do hit the publish button for your website. Otherwise, it won't be available to the public, and therefore it could cause a problem during grading. So please make sure that you do publish your final website. So please note that portfolios are due by midnight on Thursday, December 10th. And then portfolios will hopefully be returned to you by Tuesday, December 15th. And that is our very last day of class together. And we will also perform class evaluations or course evaluations through Blackboard, so please stay tuned for that. Please note that final grades will be made available through Banner, hopefully by Monday, December 21st by 3 p.m. So, moving on from there, this is the lesson for today, the final peer review workshop, which you can find the link right in our syllabus, but I will also show you where you can find it. You can find it under the Digital Portfolios Material tab and the final Portfolio Peer Review Workshop. Now, the other lesson that I went over last week, which is an important one that has all the directions and everything else for the portfolio as well, under the Online Workshop for Digital Portfolios, this one is for peer review. So please note that under discussion boards, I have posted a forum for final portfolio peer review. These are the directions. So the directions is to please post a thread. So make sure to please post your own thread with your own portfolio, and also find another student's thread to comment on their own portfolio. So please provide feedback on another student's final portfolio or Google website. Please refer to the following lesson that I will be going over in just a moment. Please note that peer review is due by Wednesday, December 9th by midnight, and that final portfolios, their links are due on Thursday, December 10th by midnight. Now, I will be posting a Dropbox. So I will post a digital Dropbox on that day on Thursday in the morning, and make sure that you will be able to upload the URL for your final website, and I'll talk about how to find the URL also. So first and foremost, I would like to go over today's lesson. So here is the final portfolio checklist. So the first thing that you should be concerned about when looking at peer review and also your own website are all required materials present. So you can click here for the link to the checklist and the final cover letter directions, which I have gone over in great detail and great length over the past couple of weeks. So this includes the list of required materials for your digital portfolios, and it also includes portfolio instructions and the final cover letter. So this is the most important slide here, how to publish your website. So the first thing you want to do is open up your Google website. And what you're going to do is first edit the permissions. So ensure your published site permissions are set to public. So the first thing that you want to hit is go into the sharing settings of the website. And that can also be found on the top toolbar there. But the first thing you want to do is make sure your published site is set to public. Anyone on the internet can find and open. and anyone on the internet can view. So it's like for Google Documents. Now you also have to make sure that your Google Documents, you have to make sure those permissions are also enabled for Google Documents. Otherwise, whatever files you have on your website, you have to make sure they are viewable by the public and that viewer permissions anyone with the link can view, because if you do not have your files with that permission set, especially if you used Google Drive, which I think many did, then your files won't show up on your website and it won't be viewable. So that can lead to some problems. So the first thing you want to do, so when you publish your site for the first time, you can add a site name to complete the site URL or the site link. You can only use letters, numbers, and dashes in the site name. The beginning of the URL includes your organization's domain and it can't be changed. However, you can continue to edit your site before you publish it and you and after you publish it. However, you need to republish the site to see any new changes. So what that means is that if you make any changes to your website between now and Thursday, you have to hit that publish button again for changes to show up to your website. Now, the first thing you want to do is click that publish button. So then from there, you will go under who can view my site, click manage, and then in the Share with Others window, choose the option of Publish. To allow people in your domain or specific people to view your site, you want to make sure it's viewable by the public. And then click Done and click Publish. You can also share the published site by clicking Copy the link. And that will be what will be uploaded to the digital Dropbox to Blackboard on Thursday. Now, these are the peer review questions and things that you should be asking while going through somebody else's website and also your own. So, how is the design of the website? Are all Google Documents able to be viewed and accessed? Have all of the papers been proofread and checked for spelling, grammar, and sentence structure? What about in-text citations? Are they correctly formatted? Are all of the papers present? What about the paper reflections and the final cover letter? What might need improvement? Does the final portfolio demonstrate clear awareness of audience and purpose? And finally, you want to take a close look at the final cover letter. Does it discuss how the student has improved as a writer and what they have learned while taking the course? Now, this is for troubleshooting any last-minute issues or any tech issues that you might be running into. So, a lot of the problems that people run into, or my students run into, and they tend to ask me, is no one can see the documents that I put on my site. So you have to make sure link sharing is turned on. So you have to go to the document and click the blue button in the right-hand corner and make sure that your link can be viewable to anyone with the link. Now, this is a series of links that I did put in here for any troubleshooting. So if you're not sure how to enable permissions for Google Drive or Google Doc files, this website here will show you how to set permissions for a Google Drive file and also for Google Documents. So that's why I've been stressing all semester, making sure your links are shareable. Anyone with the link can view. It's very easy. I'll even show you how to do it. You can do it with Google Slides too. So you have to go into Share, Edit Permissions. Anyone on this internet can view. That's how I have it set. So my students are able to view it. And you have to make sure that anyone with the link can view. Edit Permissions for Viewer and click Done. So this is also the link for the online workshop digital portfolios. That is the lesson I went over in depth quite a bit over the last couple weeks. Now this series of directions also shows you how to upload files to Google websites. And anything else that you might need. So this link here is from LinkedIn. This is from the LinkedIn Learning course that I recommended a while ago. So this shows a series of videos of how to create a website, how to create and navigate a site, how to create a site theme, also how to change the page navigation, how to add text, images, URLs, links, and of course Google Documents as well, and also how to publish your website. So this series of videos here will show you how to do everything. So if you're still having problems, I might recommend that link to you. Now I will show everybody at least, I will see if I can find one of my current students' websites because I did get permission from her to sort of use it as a example or model. So what I have to do is go to Google and then go into websites. Now this will open up with recent websites. And then from there, I have to click on the website there. Now, just to show you all a couple things. So the first thing that I want to show people is the publish button. So if you make any changes to your website between now and then, you have to hit the publish button. You have to hit the publish button. And then you'll have to hit the publish button again. It will show the new changes you have made. And that way it will be able to be shared. Now from there, you have to make sure you hit the share with others button. And you want to make sure the link is changed to the published website anyone on the internet can find and open. You want to set it to public and then set it to done. Now, a way to make sure that everything is able to be viewed by your website is to click the preview button. And that will allow you to preview your website as well. So you want to make sure that all your files are able to be viewed by the public, that sort of thing. And that's really the important part there as well. Now you can also close the preview. Now the way to share the link is to copy publish site link. Then you want to go into a public link and then you can copy and paste the website link from there. So anyway, I do want to say thank you to that student for allowing me to use that as a model for my classes. Thank you so much. Do appreciate it. But anyway, that is it for today. If you have any further questions, please feel free to email me. And I will have office hours this week, but if you need anything else, email is the quickest way to get a hold of me. Anyway, that is it for today. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you.